Alright guys, hi, it's X Ricky here, and today I've actually got something a bit different. Um, Once again, I've got to be a bit quiet since my parents are in the house, and I don't want to be too loud. But yeah, today, like I was saying, I've got something sort of different, but sort of, something that you already have seen on my channel. It's Football Manager again. Apart from it, something a bit different, and basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a challenge where I'm completely randomizing the team I go with, and with that team I've got to win the highest sort of, like, I don't know, if it's a European like team, it'll be like sort of winning the Champions League with it, and like sort of winning the league or whatever league I get in, and try and manage the team, like sort of the nation that I get. So basically, you'll sort of get it. You'll sort of get it when as I like sort of go, right. So basically, we're gonna open up Internet Explorer. So there's 50 nations that on this screen that you just saw there. There's 50 nations all in here all together. I'm pretty sure, yeah. 42, 51 nations there is, right? So let's just change that to 51. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just gonna narrow it down so it's easier. So I'm not just gonna pick one number because that's just a bit unfair, right? It's just not, like, you just don't do that, right? So I'm gonna pick like 5 numbers, right? Okay. And I've got, or I did have a pencil. I do not have a, oh, I do have a pencil, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to generate these 5 numbers. So 33, 1, 45, 18, and 34. Alright guys, so now that we've got them numbers, them 5 numbers, right, yeah, I've sort of put them in this little thing where I'm going to spin them now, and whichever one I get, that is going to be the nation that we'll have. Okay, so it's literally just 18. That was close, right? So 18. Now we'll go back to Footy Manager, and we'll count from the left all the way to 18, alright? So there's 8 here, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, so we get Sweden. It's not even that bad, right? I'm actually going to take England as well, but I'm going to play as a Swedish team, obviously. Alright, so that's basically that decided, I guess. So we've got to be basically a Swedish team. But now what we've got to do is, I don't even know the Swedish leagues, but now what we've got to do is we've got to randomize the like league in, like, the leagues, whatever league you get in Sweden. So it could be the top league or it could be the bottom league, right? That's sort of what makes it a bit like harder if I get like the bottom league, because I've got no idea what I'm doing in the Swedish leagues. Don't know any of the teams in the Swedish leagues. So yeah. Alright guys, so now in this screen, and I've just sort of had a look at the divisions here. So there's the Premier Division, the First Division, Elite, First Division, and the Second Division. So I'm going to be pretty flipped if I get the Second Division, because that's obviously not going to be great, is it? So I just need to remember that. Hold on, I'll just keep on coming back to it as I write it. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to put them in here so I can randomize them. Alright guys, so I've got the all the sort of divisions here, and now I'm just going to randomize them. So here we go. Oh, that worked. Can I just spin them? Why won't it spin? There you go. Alright, what am I going to get? So the First Division, that is the 3rd, if you know what I mean. There you go, that's that one. And yeah, that's it's not great. So the First Division is what we're going for. So I'm just gonna I've made these view only so I can sort of just view them all, because I'm quite interested to see what sort of happens in the sort of all these leagues. So yeah, I'll do that. Also, I'm not doing any mods or anything, like, or any cheats. I've got my, actually that's a cracking idea. What I'll do is I will prevent use of in-game editor right there. What else? Is there anything else? Oh, that'll do. And I'll literally just start game right there, so you can see that I'm not, trying to cheat or anything. And yeah, I'll come back to you when the loading's done. Alright guys, so I'm going to be creating a new profile. I don't know, I'll just do that. It's my real name. I'll leave that probably. I don't really know if this makes a difference. Like, obviously I think I might make my guy really young, make him a young manager. So that means like it might be even harder for him, as I don't know, nationality English. You know what, for the bants, I'll make my guys set nationality Swedish. Alright, so there we go. I was just, sorry about that. It took us quite a while to find Swedish. I think that's everything, right? Yep, that's it. Next extra information. I don't think I'm gonna do any favorite teams. Favorite formation. I don't really want to choose a favorite formation, to be honest with you. I might just import like that or something. Yeah, I guess. Just to make it that little bit easier, guys, I'm just gonna make it so my sort of additional language that I can speak is Swedish, because I can't. Oh wait, yeah, it's because I put my like extra place nationality is there, so that'll be alright. I'm not gonna put a password because there's no point in my opinion, and there's also no point in that. Alright, so here we go. Basically, here's Sweden. It was the first division. Okay, first division, north or south. What do I go for? Oh god, I didn't really know this was a thing. Since I'm sort of in real life, I'm up north, I'll just do up north. Okay, so this is where we need even more randomization. Alright guys, so we've got all the teams, look, all here. And all I have got to do is just randomize them basically, so I guess just do that. Yep, there we go. It's a lot quicker than the last ones because and wow, we get Valster Syrianska, I think is their name. Valster Syrianska. Here they are. And wow. Hold on a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They're predicted to finish second bottom. This is really going to be a massive test. So yeah guys, we've got Valster Syrianska. And yeah, not very happy with that, not gonna lie. So yeah, I guess we'll just sort of get into it. My managerian style. Managerialian, I don't even know how. Managerial, fucking hell. And yeah, that's basically what we're gonna have to run with, guys. I may have to edit these up though, because, you know, banter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the goalkeepers down a bit and make it so I've got good attacking football. I want to make it so working with youngsters. Yeah, I can say so. I like that, but like, you know, adaptability, I'll put that as 3. I just don't think that's as much. Player knowledge and youngster knowledge can both be moved up. I like my motivating to be highlight, I'm not gonna lie, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to do in it. Motivating, because you know it's a small team. I don't think. Do you reckon? I'm not sure. Like, do you reckon I'll have to go more sort of the coaching side or the mental side? I don't know. Like, I think we're gonna have to be strong in both areas. Maybe I'll have to do that though. Put that back to 2, and then technical and tactical can both be up like that. And then like that's pretty good. That, I'm not gonna lie. But apart from adaptability, can just go back down again to that, and then player knowledge can be put up, and motivating can be put up like that. Yeah, I like that. And confirm that. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly go do some research about Valster Syrianska. That's the one. Valster Syrianska. Right, so yeah, gonna quickly do some research and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's a little bit of like sort of a history, I guess. They were actually sort of made in 1993, and they actually started in Division 6, which is like way down, and actually made their way all the way up to Division 1 in 2006, which was their first Division 1 place basically. But yeah, since that they've sort of just been decent, pretty good there, like had a few good seasons, but sort of like got relegated, and then sort of after that haven't really been the same. They've been sort of more lower down. Like obviously here they were sort of, you know, treading out, like where, you know, like they were sort of near the bottom, and that's sort of when they got relegated, and then now they're staying near the bottom. So I'm gonna try and basically keep them at the top, and then maybe even get them promoted all the way up to the top of the Premier Division. Also, guys, here's an average attendance. Wait, I mean, you know, for Division 3, it's not way, you know, whatever, like, sort of third tier, I guess it's not that bad. I mean, and tier 3 and 4, sorry, like, sort of, maybe, like, sort of mid hundreds, I guess, just below mid hundreds. Obviously, in 2005, they didn't get much at all, but sort of, here, they've sort of improved, you know, pretty decent. Alright, so, I couldn't really find much about their history, but apart from the fact that the stats of the place they were established in Master Stockholm, and that they were merged with the club. That was how they created, where they merged with one club and the Syrianska Association, and they made their way up basically, as you can sort of see here, and it says there. Also, I just saw this on February 15th, 2015. It was announced that the club had reached bankruptcy, resulting in the withdrawal from the Swedish league system. So I think they are just like, you know, they're just not, like, they don't exist anymore. So we are playing as a team who don't even exist anymore. I think that's pretty cool. That's their ground there, that's their capacity, and they're the colours. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess. Alright guys, so tactics wise, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing here. Like, I genuinely don't have a clue. Like, I don't even know where to start. Jesus, it's like thundering outside. So yeah, sorry. I've literally just not even got a clue. I might just make something up, to be honest with you. I don't know, like, I'm not sure if I want to go defensive or whatever. But yeah, I'll sort of make one up and show you afterwards. Alright guys, so this is sort of the squad that I guess we're going to be running with. I might actually put this guy in striker there. Hold on, Macaulay. Where's he playing? Yeah, who the hell's Michic or whatever? How old is he? He's only 19 though. It's a pretty decent shout, like. But I think I'm just gonna put EK or whatever his name is up top. And yeah, he can sort of be like a sub, a super sub or whatever. But yeah, it's really not a great squad, guys. But this is it's really, I think this is pretty much the exact same thing I'm using for my Bournemouth career. What I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm just gonna shift him there. I'm gonna put my guys to both defend, I think, and then have automatic wide midfielders, but they're always just sitting back, I guess. No, you know what? I'm gonna have one deeper. I'm gonna have one deep guy, one deep line playmaker, who's on support. No, he'll be on defend, and then he can be on support. So like that. And then, okay, so my attack midfield and my advance forward, them two are always on attack, because, you know, sort of like these guys here, my wide men and Gomez, they're all going to be sort of like, so if I want a defensive game, I'll switch to defensive, so these guys will automatically switch to defensive, and he just is always on defensive anyway. And then obviously you've got these, but I want at least these two to just stay up front and just proper, like, you know, go for it, I guess. Jesus Christ, guys, it's pretty bad thunder outside. I doubt you can hear it, but you know, whatever. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna go into for the next matches, like friendlies and stuff. And I think I'm actually gonna try and get a friendly in. So I think I'm just gonna skip to the whenever that is. But yeah, look at that, 0 and 0. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to bring in anyone at all. So yeah, sorry guys. Alright guys, so I've decided to end the video here, because I don't know what to do. I'm just, like, obviously it's quite a long way away till our next friendly, and as you can see, we lost the this one against the under-21, so that wasn't good. But this guy, he looks like a pretty decent prospect, to be honest. Looks like he could be decent, but you know, it really just poor team, no money. It's gonna be hard, but you know, I'll see you guys in the next video.